Hi and Assalamualaikum. Today, our group will be present on our LAW2033 group assignment. Task 1. Our group consists of 4 members, which is AWATIF, Farzana IZZATI, FATIMAH AZ-ZAHRA and CAMILA NATASHA.
Our presentation will be discussed on aircraft information, factual information of the accident, fatality and finding on the probable cause.
A. Aircraft information. The B7378 MAX is a low-wing, narrow-body single-aisle jet transport with a conventional tail unit configuration, powered by 2 bypass turbofan CFN LEAP 1B engines mounted on pylons beneath the wing. The aircraft is manufactured by Boeing Commercial Aircraft and is the 4th generation of the 373 series. According to the Boeing company website, the aircraft was designed to carry 162 until 178 passengers depending on seating configuration. The 7378 MAX was launched on August 30, 2017 and type certificate with the FAA on March 8, 2017. ETA-VG was a B7378 MAX single-aisle transport aircraft configured in a 160 passengers multi-class arrangement manufactured by the Boeing company and delivered to Ethiopian Airlines on 15 November 2018. The aircraft was powered by 2 LEAP 1B turbofan engines manufactured by CFM International. The aircraft had 1,330.3 hours with a total of 382 cycles at the time of the accident.
B. Factual information of the accident. As you can see here, based on figure 1.1, that was a scene taken from the aircraft accident. Ethiopian Airlines flight ET302, a Boeing 737 MAX 8 with the Ethiopian registration ETA-VJ, crashed shortly after takeoff from Addis Ababa Pearl International Airport in the southeast of Addis Ababa near AJ Town on March 10, 2019 at about 0544 UTC-2. The flight was a success. Addis Ababa to Jomo Kenyatta is served by a regular international passenger service. Nairobi International Airport is located in Nairobi, Kenya. On board, there was 157 passengers and crew members. The aeroplane was destroyed and all of the passengers died as a result of their injuries. The following flight history was reconstructed using confirmed data collected from the aircraft flight data recorder, cockpit voice recorder, air traffic control recordings and radar transcripts. According to them, the captain was the pilot according to the CVR data and control column forces recorded in the FDR.
For the factual information, we divide it by 5 phases, which is phase 1 from takeoff to autopilot engagement. During this first phase of the flight, the airplane was kept in trim through the use of the manual electrical trim commands. There was limited force required on the control column. Before CMDA engaged, the stabilizer trim position was around 5.6 units with elevator position around 4 degrees. Next, for phase 2, during autopilot control. At the beginning of this phase, the airplane was climbing with an increasing vertical speed and a trend to pitch up. Once the autopilot engaged, the autopilot tried to increase the airspeed because of the minimum speed reversion. At the end of this phase, the pitch angle was around 1 degree, the stabilizer was at 4.6 units and the vertical speed was around negative 1,400. But flaps were still moving up. For phase 3, from AP disconnect to stabilizer trim cutout, which is at the beginning, FMC detected a significant difference between the RH and LH through airspeed. From this time, FMC did not send any valid command to AT. The AT stayed in the arm mode. The loss of valid FMC command did not trigger any alert or mode reversion. As a result of the erroneous LHAOA value and the increasing airspeed, SMYDC1 computed LH minimum operational speed and LH stick shaker speed greater than VMO without any alert or invalidity detection. For Phase 4 flight, while the step trim cutout switches were in the cutout position, the airplane was at an altitude of 6,200 feet above the airfield elevation. LH altitude values were 1,250 feet lower. Computed airspeed was around 367 kT. LH erroneous value was 344 kT. The pitch angle of the airplane was lower than 1 degree. The vertical speed was around plus 1 to 5 feet and decreasing. The bank angle was around 21 degree right with a slight trend to increase. For Phase 5, the next phase, which is step trim cutout, switches back in normal position until the end of the flight, which is computed airspeed values reached 500 kT. Pitch values were greater than 40 degree nose down. Vertical speed values were greater than 33,000 feet. Both recorders stopped recording at around 5 hours, 43 minutes and 44 seconds.
C. Fatality. There were all in total 157 fatality, which is 8 of them of the flight crew, and the other 149 fatals were the passengers. Not only that, the aircraft was totally destroyed, and the other damage is the farmland that was excavated with a deep and wide hole will not be used for farming in the future. D. Finding on the probable cause. There is only mechanical factor which is the main cause of the accident. The first one is angle of attack failure on engine auto throttle. The second one is angle of attack failure on flight director. The third one is angle of attack failure on flight control. The last one is angle of attack failure value on auto throttles.
The last one, E. Recommendation. During the functional hazard evaluation, the regulator must check that all possible reasons of failure have been evaluated. Next, simulator exercises to acquaint with normal and non-normal maneuvering characteristic augmentation system operation should also be included in the difference training. Simulator for training must be capable of replicating angle of attack failure scenarios. Third, the manufacturer must ensure that the stall management and yaw damper computer is within logical bounds. There should also be logic to ensure that the computation is correct. The last one, the manufacturer should confirm the angle of attack disagree alert is functional, whether the optional angle of attack indicator is installed or not. This is the safety precaution so that the incident will not be repeated.
That's all from us. Research on Ethiopian Airlines aircraft accident. Thank you.